covering a very important skill, that is mentoring and coaching. So, me being a mentor and coach for years to so many who are my loved ones, I just thought, this is the day that I should give to myself and to those who are our mentors, teachers, coaches, and gurus. So, mentoring and coaching skills, they are so essential, because as we say very clearly that when we actually grow, and the first guru is our mother, right? Our moms, they are the best gurus, right? And then the father. So both the parents, both the set of parents, they play a very important role in giving us the basics of life, and that is where everything comes from them. They are our gurus, they are our mentors, coaches, teachers, all our lives. So whenever they are here, I think that we should always give them that respect, that love, that care, and we should be always grateful to them in our lives. So the second phase comes in anybody's life is schooling, right? Schooling years, they are so important. So teachers, they are the best ones for us, and they teach us a lot of skills, including grooming ours, uh, communication skills, giving us the knowledge, which is a very important skill as we grow up, and we use that so quickly. It's not about knowledge, it is also about education. It is also about applying the education or the knowledge practically in all walks of life. So that is where the basic foundation is done by these teachers, right? And the phase comes when we have these professors coming in our college lives, and they give us so much enthusiasm, so much of knowledge. They are the best mentors, I will say. I will not use sometimes the term coaching always, but coaches are always mentors. That is what I believe. And as we grow up in the other areas of life, getting the job, and then growing up in your job, getting those promotions, increments, and whatnot. And along with that, there is something which goes parallel, is our personal life. That is where we get married, we have our children, we actually take care of them, and we also in turn become the coaches and mentors and gurus for our own children. So the journey continues for years and years, generations and generations. So mentoring and coaching is the skill which everyone in the lifetime, they apply it in all areas of life. And that is where it's not about education, it's not about how sophisticated you are, it is not about how well groomed you are, it is not about something saying big big words, but it is also about what you give to the world when you are around them. So when you are around them, you always try to give all your best things to this world, because you never know how you are influencing others, how you are making others to change their decisions or rethink on the current situations. The situations may be challenging, they might be kind of wherein people might be on the verge of giving up. So when you are a mentor, when you are a person who is having those sharp mentoring and coaching skills, you can really judge, analyze, or understand the people very well who are around you, and you can really get into their shoes and understand the problem and try to give the solutions to them. So that is how mentors are meant to be. They always give their best to wherever they are. So if they are around you. You can feel them if they are with you. You can feel them when they are not with you. Still, you can feel them. That is the importance of be having mentors in our lives. So these mentors, they sometimes are so important to us, that not only in the growing phases of our childhood, but also when we are into sports, or when we want to take a career decision, or maybe when we want to change our job, when we want to move to another state within India, or outside, or anywhere in this world, when we want to really take those tough calls, or the challenging situations are there, then these are the people who are always with you to guide, right? So, having said this, yeah, I am a person now, having so many years of experience in the corporate world. When I decided to get into this zone, actually professionally, there were people who said, "Oh ma'am, do you really need to do that?" And I said, "Yeah, I need to do that, because it's not about only growing in the careers, only growing in the corporates, but it is also about hand holding so many of women who really are not that who are not uh, that blissful, that they get this hand holding from the professional people. So I am there, and I can really use that without even thinking twice how much I will earn from this. Yeah. So mentors are always like that. So I quickly want you to go to a certain kind of practical definitions. So I know it's not that important in today's session, but people do get confused sometimes in coaching and mentoring. So if I have to really define mentoring, then it is a relationship, right? It's a relationship in which a more experienced or a more knowledgeable person, a subject matter expert, he guides and supports a less experienced or knowledgeable person. So we call that relation as mentor and mentee relationship, right? So one second. So the primary purpose of mentoring is to pass on the knowledge, pass on those skills and insights from the mentor to the mentee. So mentoring often, actually, sometimes in today's world, we focus more on career development, business growth, skill enhancement, and overall personal growth, right? So there are certain characteristics which are so important, because I have seen, at least in my life, that I'm always informal when I actually sit with my mentees. Sometimes they tell me that, yeah, I'm not the person who is actually a kind of a formal mentor. So that's the quality which every mentor should have. They should be very informal, and they should be often very voluntary. So all these things, they come naturally to the mentors. So usually it's a long term relationship. If I see all my mentees and me being there as their mentor, so it's a long relationship where people do have a lot of things to share, and you really need to be very kind of understanding, listening to them very curiously, and paying a lot of attention to them, and then they actually open up. So that's the basic foundation, wherein the mentor understands and then starts giving advice or feedback, or share, sometimes shares his or her own experiences, which can really bring in a lot of insights for the mentee. So it also involves a broader perspective on the mentee's personal and professional life. Yeah. So what is the role of the mentor and the mentee? So I always tell my mentees that I will be a person who will always keep on sharing lot of experiences with you, what I learned from them, and how I can they can be useful to you when you compare your situation, current situation, with these my experiences. So I provide guidance, I provide feedback to my mentees, and they are so good mentees. Yeah. So they seek a lot of advice, they learn from mentors experiences. So from me they learn a lot of things, and I'm so grateful that I'm of use to them. and they start applying the satisfaction of a mentor. It comes when they start applying those insights from their mentors. So that is where I feel, the relationship is so beautiful. Yeah. So if I see a difference between the mentoring and the coaching, then I just want to give out two three points, major points, wherein it's coaching is like a more kind of goal oriented and result driven process. So where the coach actually helps the individual or the mentee or the coachee to achieve specific objects. So if you see, somebody's working on the weight loss program, or somebody's actually working on getting a kind of expertise in a particular sports, then yes, you need these coaches, because they are very result oriented, very result driven. So you need to understand, when you want to really go for coaching or mentoring in your career or in your childhood or in your formative years, you need to really understand whether you need a coach or you need a mentor, because sometimes we fail to understand the difference between a coach and a mentor. We expect a lot from a coach, but a coach is a more goal oriented, result driven, task oriented individual, and they focus on that. So you might find that whatever you learn from coach, that is very specific and time bound, and it can help you to achieve certain skill, but mentors will hand hold you till the end, where they will support you, they will guide you, they will tell you how to do it rightly, they will tell you how to not do it in a hurried way. They will actually be with you and will give you all the insights with their experience, so that you get lot of support from them. So this is the characteristic, difference between the mentors and the coaches. Yeah. So having said this, I just want to tell you something. When I was a young child, when I was in my school, and I used to be very shy kind of person, and I will not say shy, but kind of introvert person, and you only actually actively listening. And when it came to the college level, I understood one thing, that it's not about being introvert, but I also need to be extrovert to gain more knowledge. Because when I opted for my pharmacy course, there were a lot of practicals, all the time we used to be in the practical rooms, and a lot of things happening and discussions. And I felt that I need to be an extrovert. Thankfully, I had one person in my life who was my best mentor, who taught me how to come out of that shell and start interacting with others, so that you become, you get that knowledge, and that becomes very useful for your own growth. So this is where I am going to be very grateful to this mentor. I'm not going to name that person here, because there are some protocols which you need to follow when you are in the public domain. So and as I grew up in my career, I always had one or two mentors, always being there for me, and always guiding me, correcting my mistakes so subtly, and giving me sometimes some activities also, so that I could actually improve on my performance. So this is where I feel, the mentors, they are really with you, they understand you, they love you, they care for you, and they are there for life. Yeah. So having said that, I'm going to conclude this session today, because I'm short of time. But it was so nice with all of you, being with all of you for those 20 days, every afternoon, single afternoon, taking out time, and actually, you know speaking to all of you and interacting with all of you. And I'm sure this Women Empowering Mastery program was so useful to you. So today is going to be the concluding session. Probably I will come up with something else. I'm yet to decide, because I'm really busy and tied up. But I will try to get something which will be of a really great help for your growth. So having said this, if you have any kind of suggestions or any kind of comments or any kind of improvement suggestions, please do write to me on my email, that is enduringgenesis@gmail.com. You can get in touch with me on my personal chat number, that is 9833381769 on WhatsApp, and it's also on Telegram as well as Signal. So please get in touch with me, and I will be very happy to help you out wherever possible. Definitely, I'm sure I'll be there for you as the time permits, and we'll try to uh, be there for you. So I love all the audience here who was there for 20 days, and today also I see a lot of people here, so in my live streaming, and I'm so happy that you all are here attending this kind of session on a busy day. And I really appreciate that your love, your care, and your attention, and I wish all of you a great growth, a life full of enthusiasm, joy, happiness, and loving moments with your loved ones as well as in your professional life. So having said this, I'm signing off. uh, you please go through all the series which is there on YouTube, and it's about Women Empowerment Mastery Program. You can search on YouTube, and you will get all my 21 days series. So love you all, and take care, and see you again with something very exciting. And I am really going to plan something, but give me some time. Until then, goodbye, take care, love you a lot.